Hi, in this video today we're going to be unboxing and setting up the classic Casio digital watch here. This one here is an F-91W. So I bought it for £9.99 from Argos in the UK, so just under 10 UK pounds. So let's open it up and see what we get with it. So we get a warranty card, some register online with Casio and win thing. This one here is a disposal of waste little leaflet, and this must be the instructions. Let's open it up here. Okay, so we have various different languages. So this whole section here is all the English one, and you can see it's on about the battery, water resistance, how to care for your watch. We've got reading the display, we've got setting the daily alarm, we've got the stopwatch operation, so you can pause that and have a look at it all, and then setting the time and calendar, and the specifications of it. Okay, so it says approximately 7 years operation on the battery, so that's pretty good, isn't it? 7 years without having to change it. And this is the water resistant here. So with this one here, it's just ranked as number 2, which is just water resistant. So yes, there's splashes and rain, but no to swimming and car washing, etc. No to snorkeling, and of course no to scuba diving as well. Right, let's have a look at the actual watch itself. Okay, so we've got like a rubberized strap. It has Casio written on the buckle here, which is also plastic. Let's try it on, and then we'll do a few of the settings on it. Right, so it's nice and comfortable, as you would expect from a digital watch. This design has been around for ages. Right, let's have a little look. Before we do anything, let's see what it lights up like. So I'm just going to turn off the lights. This is the button here for the light on the top side, left hand side. So we have 2 buttons here and 1 button here. This is nothing, just a blank. Okay, so it's nice and dark now, so let's press that top button and see how it lights up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but it lights up the left hand side. I can see it with my own eyes. It's hard to see through the camera, but you can just about see it. Just about see it there. 7:51. So with this now, we can set an alarm which will go off for 20 seconds each day if we want, and we can make it beep on the hour every hour. So if we go into alarm mode here by hitting the mode button, and if we were to then hit this button here, you can see we can cycle through the symbols up here. So you can have them both on, one or the other on, or both off. So if we have this one on, that's going to be your daily alarm, which goes off once a day. If we have that one on, that's going to be your hourly beep. So on the hour, every hour it will beep at you. If you have them both on, you're going to have the daily alarm on, and obviously beeping every hour, and this will be them both off. Now to change the actual alarm time itself, we're going to hold down this top left hand button here, and then you can see we can cycle through it by hitting this one, or just holding it down to go through quickly. And it's PM as well, AM and PM, and then this will bring you over to the minutes. Okay, so that's all nice and straightforward, and then do that again to enter into it. So now the alarm will go off at 5:22 PM. Now if we want to change the time, we're going to have to hit this button here, the mode button, 3 times. You can see that starts flashing. Now if we were to press this button here, it's going to start resetting each of them or changing each of them. So if we press the top left hand button, you can see it's scrolling through the different ones. And if you hold it down here, we're scrolling through, or we can just hit them one at a time. This is actually the correct time. And then when you get near to where you want, you can just do it one at a time like that. Let's press this again, and it will go over to, this is the month, so this is going to go all the way up to 12. And this is going to be the day of the month, so we're on the 12th at the moment, so that's going to go all the way to 31. And next time we press up here, it's going to go to the days of the week, so you can see scrolling through. So it's all nice and easy to work. Press this one, there you go, and that will lock it in now. And now to get to the stopwatch, we're going to hit the mode button twice, and now we can start the stopwatch here, and we can stop it and clear it, and it will go to 1 hour, so 59.59.99, just under 1 hour. And we also have lap up here, and you can see that lap comes up, and then when we release it, it carries on with the time. Also, when it's running here, we can actually go and just leave it running in the background, so you can still tell the time, and then when you go back to it later, the stopwatch will still be running. Like that. So nice and straightforward to use. Now if you want to see it in 24 hour, all you have to do is press this button here, and you can see it will go over to 24 hour. So it's very easy to do. And if you're wondering how loud the alarm is, well, you can do a little test. So you can go to mode to put it on alarm, and then if you hold down this button here, you will hear that it gives you an example of how loud it is. Whether or not that will wake you up or not, you can put it on your wrist and see. Another thing, if we were to hold down this button here, a way to tell if it's a genuine Casio, but saying that, the fakers are probably already faking this by now anyway, but it's to hold down this button here, and then it will come up with Casio. So if I hold it down now, keep holding it, still holding it, you can see it comes up with Casio there, which is nice, isn't it? And I think the last thing to check is, let's take the back off and let's see how easy it would be to change the battery, and that's what it says on the back there. 593 F-91W, stainless steel back, water resistant, and this is made in China. So although it's Casio, this isn't made in Japan, this is made in China. Right, so we need a crosshead screwdriver, a small one to undo the 4 screws. Right, so that comes off nice and easy there. I can see that there's a little rubber seal around the edge. So now the battery. Oh, this is for the alarm. You can see the little buzzer here for the alarm. So we're just going to have to get some small tweezers and just pry up these edge bits, and this whole metal thing's going to come off. So let's quickly do that now to finish off the video. Okay, so that's clipped off there. Probably when we clip off the top and bottom, the other side will just come away easy. There we go. No, we still have to unclip this side as well. You can see the display's gone blank now. Yeah, we have to do all of them. Okay, so that's that bit off there, and there you go. It's a 20 CR2016. Oh, they've just used a little sticky pad there. Okay, so it's definitely possible to change the battery. It's not an easy task to do. It's not as easy as a lot of other batteries. Watch this, where you just clip off the back, pop a new battery in, but it's still very more than doable. And these batteries only cost a couple of pounds. They're lithium, 3-volt lithium, so they do last a long time. These would last longer than normal watch batteries, hence the reason why it lasts for 7 years. Right, let's put it back together, make sure it's all working fine. So you can see that this is the positive, so this terminal here is actually going to be on the negative, and the whole of the case here is actually going to be the positive. So with this, it should just clip back in. There, 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 and there. Okay, so that's clipped back in now, and you can see we've got our time here. Amazingly, it's actually it's kept the time there, so I suppose the capacitors in there must have still had a bit of charge on them, and then yeah, that's kept perfect time, hasn't it? Amazing. But if you left it off for a while, I'm sure it would lose the time. But that's really good. And let's pop it back in. I'm just going to make sure that there's no fingerprints on here. And now let's just see the size on the wrist. So I've got a slightly smaller than average male wrist, and you can see I'm around about midway on here, and that fits me comfortably. So it goes really small, and yet it goes pretty large as well. So really this is going to accommodate pretty much most people. Let's take it off and have a look at the smallest setting. So there you go, that's going to definitely work for a very young child. Look at that, it's tiny, and yet it goes all the way up to here. So it's got a very wide range. Obviously when you get to here, you're not really going to be able to clip it into that bit there. Still, that's a wide range there. So what do I think of this watch? I think it is a very good watch for the price, hence the reason why it's so popular and hence the reason it's been going for so many years. It's a watch that really does everything you need it to do. 24-hour stopwatch alarm, and it's got a light on it as well, and it's got a 7-year battery life, so really you can't complain. I think it's a good buy. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe for more videos. Take care. Bye now.